Protests in Phoenix, Arizona getting increasingly rough in the last couple of days. And now we're seeing that some in the crowd making shooting-style gestures at police. Some protesters have been spotted with Spanish-language messages calling for people to, quote, invade Arizona. And just this morning, news crews spotted this message, spray-painted on a Phoenix sidewalk. The words reading, quote, burn this racist city. Trace Gallagher with the breaking news live in our West Coast newsroom. Trace?
You know, Megyn, you're showing the pictures. We're going to show you more of those. Clearly, these protests are getting much more contentious as time goes by. And remember, this is the 8th straight day these protests have been happening inside the state of Arizona. We're seeing now signs of vandalism. You see that as one of the windows at the Capitol and the sidewalk. They are smearing refried beans as swastikas. Police are concerned. City leaders are concerned about the tone and the tenor of these protests. We've got signs, as you said, on the sidewalk reading, burn this racist city, Nazi law. You've got signs that say Nazi zona and smash the state. And even with police, a lot more confrontation, police getting rocks and bottles thrown at them. You see that right there, a police officer hit in the head with a bottle there. You talk about this going on inside the state, outside of Arizona. The Department of Justice is now studying the law to see if this violates the 1964 Civil Rights Act, if there's any other constitutional violation of this law. Tonight, in the city of Phoenix, the city council will meet to discuss a measure that could lead to the city of Phoenix, Megyn, suing the state of Arizona. You have in this state of California, the city attorney in San Francisco calling on a statewide boycott of Arizona. And we just got this crossing the wires. This comes from the Mexican government. It says because of the law, and I'm reading here, an adverse political atmosphere for migrant communities and for all Mexican visitors. It goes on to say it should be assumed that any Mexican citizen could be bothered and questioned for no other reason at any moment. Again, the Mexican government warnings coming from inside Arizona. We're going to keep updated on these protests and the videos they come in and bring them to you throughout America Live, Megyn.
All right, Trace Gallagher, thank you so much. And folks, as we watch this video coming into the newsroom, critics are starting to raise questions about the media coverage of events in Arizona and media coverage of recent Tea Party protests. You can see opponents of this new immigration law mixing it up with police in the video on screen left. On the right, here's an excerpt from a recent Tea Party protest in Washington. Now, guess which one was labeled ugly by some in the mainstream media? We'll show you more video, get a little bit more in depth on what both videos show in full just a bit later. The tale of two videos ahead in a fair and balanced debate. And Fox News